I am the owner of facepaint.com. And as always, I am thrilled to have the fabulous Jacqueline, the glittering Jacqueline, if you excuse the pun. And we're going to be doing some fabulous, bold, and brilliant designs. I have no idea what that means, but we're going to find out. So, Jacqueline, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in today. And what we mean by the bold and brilliant designs is that today I'm going to be exclusively using our new bold and brilliant palette. So I'm trying to show you my palette here, making sure you guys get a good view of that. Check out those amazing bright rainbows, beautiful combinations, and also 4 glitter mixes specially designed to go with this palette. So this is like the Paint and Sparkle palette number 2, and it's called the Bold and Brilliant palette. So for today's class, we're gonna make some designs where I'm going to kind of like feature all these colors for you so you can see what you're gonna get when you utilize this palette. So that's what we're doing today. And
Awesome.
how beautiful this palette is. Oh my gosh, look at all this. I've got a brand new one back here for you to see. Beautiful and clean.
That doesn't have
Obviously,
that.
you can tell I've been using it a lot. So it's very compact and just nice to carry in your kit. And it's got so many combinations, 1-strokes and rainbow cakes and glitter. Basically, you just need that, black and white, and you're good to go. Obviously, you probably want the other one as well because they're both very, very essential for lots of different designs. But let's move along now and let's start with our first model, which is Haley. And
Hi, Haley.
hello, this is Haley. She's currently our operations manager here at Vivid Glitter. However, I'm really, really sad because she's leaving us.
Yeah,
she's leaving
2 more
us.
months.
And you guys won't believe what she's going to be doing. She's going to welding school. What in the world? That was totally left field. I did not see that coming. All right, so for our first design, I'm going to utilize this amazing rainbow here. It's called, oh my gosh, I can't remember the names. This one's called Daydream. It's such a beautiful rainbow. It's completely neon colors.
You need to lower it a bit.
Do I need to lower it?
Yeah.
This one here. So it's called Daydream. And what I'm going to do to show you.
They are located in Florida.
Yep. We're in Florida. Why? Because does anybody want to apply?
Somebody asked.
Oh, gosh. Yes. I'm currently looking for a new operations manager here.
So if you want an operations manager, call Jacqueline. Yeah.
But no, honestly, I wish I could just clone Haley because she is so amazing. She's been the best worker for me for like, what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So, but yeah, she's moving on. She's going to be a welder. And, that's her calling now. All right. So
Diane says she got that palette for Christmas.
Oh, yay. Awesome. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a sponge and pick it up. So using the sponge in this angle, like normally this one is actually a chopped sponge that I just happen to grab. Sometimes I chop my sponges. So I'm going to just pick up that rainbow from on this side of the sponge. Okay. So I'm going to pick that up. This rainbow is so lovely, guys. You're going to see. And the first thing we're going to do is do like a kind of a long swoosh. And we're going to keep that yellow, bright yellow on this side of it. I'm going to start from here and just kind of coming down. And whoa, look at that rainbow, you guys. It's so dramatic. I love it. So being that this is a neon 1-stroke, usually if you use a brush for these, it is a tad bit, a little bit more not as opaque like this. So I really enjoy using sponges sometimes to bring out that rainbow, the powerful rainbow colors. So I'm gonna fill in a little bit here, putting that yellow on the inside and maybe bringing down a little bit this way, right here. Just a little background, that's it. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blend out this yellow a little bit. Nice and blended. Blend in this green a little bit. We're gonna do a lot of stuff here to show you some things. All right, so moving right along. What I'm gonna do here is just layer and show you all the different things that you can do. For example, with this this same rainbow, I'm gonna show you on my arm with the brush. So what it would look like with a brush, so you can tell the difference. Okay, so you can use it with a brush, like it's still nice and bright. You know, you're still gonna get a lovely rainbow. But look at the brightness there. So I'm just gonna do a little swatch for every color so you can see how pretty that rainbow looks. So that's, once again, that one's called Daydream. And so for the next color, which is one of my favorites, is called, I'm gonna pull this out because this is another really nice thing about these palettes is that you can actually pull out these little, what do you call them? The little one-stroke containers and just grab them and put them back into your palette whenever you're done using it. So this is a really cool combination. What's this one called again? It's called Horizon. All right, so we're going to load up our angle brush. And so how's everybody's start to the new year been going? Have you guys been getting all your taxes done and stuff like that? Like, what's everybody up to?
Taxes in January? Dear Lord, I thought that was April.
No, I know, but we start this January. People get their 1099s and stuff. Okay, so here, what we're gonna do is, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna show you these beautiful one stroke. So we're gonna do that right there. Look at that, bold, brilliant, and beautiful. I'm gonna clean up the little edge there. What was that? My phone
That was an order.
Oh, we got an order. Okay. As long as it doesn't freeze, let me know if my phone freezes. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Get my brush nice and loaded. All right. Trying to wake up the brushes still here. Over here. I'm kind of leaving a little space in between because we're gonna layer. But this color is so amazing, I'm just gonna go ahead and spread it around. What I'm doing is kind of going.
Carrie Kell says it's freezing here in the UK, but a great start. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
And Decor Twist and Hannah. So scary with all the winds and fire. Santa Ana. Dear Lord. I am very sorry.
Wow. Yes, I am. Man, my heart goes out to all of you guys in California. Been praying for you guys that these fires would be contained.
Hello from DC.
It's insane what's happening over there. Have anybody heard about any artists in that area? How everybody's doing? Are there any artists affected by the fires? If you guys know anyone,
yeah,
put it in the chat. Let us know.
Yeah, it's just looks terrible. I just see that devastation. It looks like
it is hard.
Bombed out.
Definitely a very difficult start to the new year. I can't even imagine. All right. So the next color we're gonna show you. Oh, I didn't do a little swatch. What did I do with the brush? I already wet my brush. I'll give you guys a little swatch of, again, the beautiful one stroke we just used called Horizon. It's gorgeous.
Pasture is still okay, says Lupe.
Pasture is okay. Yep. There are some others. I I know that Vanessa Mendoza is over there.
Yeah,
What
she is.
about, oh, what's the other? There's the other dude.
I
What's
love
his
Buenos
name?
Aires. Who else is over
Okay.
there?
Oh, Ronnie Mena, isn't he in that area? Ronnie
Yeah.
Mena. Okay, guys, so this one is called Rainbow Promise. Oh my gosh, I'm just gotta show you this rainbow, you guys. This rainbow is like the perfect rainbow. And we already have this rainbow as a dome stroke available in Craze.
Uh-huh.
But for this palette, I had them add another strip of yellow. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but I had them add an additional strip of yellow. So that way you will not miss the yellow. It's like going to be in there. So this is called Rainbow Promise, and we're gonna go ahead and add that to our masterpiece design here. I've been using these lovely angle brushes by Marcella. These are my favorite
Can
brushes.
you move the camera so it's a little more centered?
A
So
little
just
more
a
center.
no, 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 not zoomed in, but just more to the
Oops.
right.
To the right, like this.
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm just gonna add, let's see, one here. We're
Hola,
just
Buenos
gonna
Aires.
continue the flow and just do a little bit of layering here.
Uh-huh.
See, that looks lovely. Maybe a small one there. Maybe a little one here. Let's save some space for some others.
Mhm.
And then something here. So once again, Rainbow Promise. Rainbow Promise is so versatile. It can be used something like this, or it can just be like a straight rainbow. All right, I'm really liking that so far. Let's do that. And up next, let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna use Shamrock. Shamrock is a lovely green one stroke. I designed it. I tested all of the greens that Craze Paints has available, and I put together what I think is the best green one stroke for leaf work, for shamrocks, and every kind of, anytime you're going to need green, that is your go-to. All right, so now I'm getting my angle brush loaded up. Beautiful. And I'm actually going to load it with the dark part on the long end of the one stroke. So Haley's going to be a welder. She's going to do amazing. She's actually going to be using it in a creative way, right, Haley? Is that your plan with that?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know like a ton about like the available careers yet, but
Yep. It's very awesome.
It is awesome.
So I just decided to, I'm just kind of going where I see a little spot and I'm going
Although we
to.
do have to ask, why welding? Like, did you grow up around really hot machines? I mean,
no. I heard about the career and it just like really interests me, and I've actually taken a welding class before.
Mhm.
And I enjoyed it, so I wanted to like pursue it as a career.
Awesome.
Yes. All right. I am going to add a couple little beautiful roses. So this is another one stroke that is part of the Bold and Brilliant palette. And this one is called Nova. All right. So the cool thing about this is you can get purple roses or you can get pink roses out of this. So I think we're going to go with purple this time.
Okay.
Sweater has got a little bit of little mauve kind of vibe. So let's go ahead and do purple roses.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to get a messy load, but want to get a good load. Let's go ahead and add a nice rose right around here. And you see how it's very versatile. You can use a half, this one's actually a 5/8 brush, and create a little rose. So it's like you're getting 2 split cakes in one. But this is a really good split cake to use for, you know, a princess design or something like that. I think I'm gonna put one around here too, just a little one. Just a little one, like a little bud peeking through here. Looking good. Maybe one right here. So there's a lot of beautiful color. It's bold, it's brilliant. We're gonna add the brilliant in a bit, but it's definitely bold. Okay. All right. So far, it's looking beautiful.
It is.
And I think what I would like to do at this point is we're going to do some line work. I will show you some other parts of my palette and later design. But that covered a lot of the one strokes. Basically, I think I touched all of them except the blue one. So this here is the Frisky Feline, which we do have as a one stroke, I mean, as a dome stroke as well. However, there is a difference here. The difference here is that there's 2 layers of pink in this one. So and there's also this very, very dark red. So this dark red is not in this one because they actually only allow certain colors in this size. But because of this one's wider, I'm able to add this very dark red. But the only purpose I'm showing you this right now is because one of the things I like to do is I like to mix yellow and white together. So instead of doing just white line work, I'm going to do my line work with a yellow mixed with white. That makes that yellow very, very opaque and it just really pops. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that.
And what was the name of the first split cake you used?
The very, very first.
Mm-hmm.
So this one here, that one is the one called what is it? Horizon.
Horizon.
Oh, I think
No.
it's
No, that's not Horizon. That one is called Daydream. Sorry.
Daydream. Got it.
I wrote down the names right before we started.
And Rachel asked the question of how is the staining, especially the blues and greens?
Oh, it's terrible. No. I'm honest. No, yeah, the blues and greens, you're always gonna get, they're a little bit more stubborn, those
Yeah.
colors. But I still feel like if you're painting someone like once and you know it's like a one-time thing that they're doing, it's not like they're, unless you're painting like the same person over and over again and they come back and they're like, this thing is staining me, like, you know, I don't know. I've never had any problem, and I would rather have a nice design, like the nice colors that I enjoy versus like, oh, this one is staining or it's harder to take off, so I'm just not going to use it, but it's like my favorite color, you know what I mean? So I prefer to use the colors that I like and then not worry about that part of it. Unless it's like for your own, you know, because I think we're the ones that paint ourselves the most. And, you know, and I paint myself a lot, but, you know, I don't really, it does, like, I don't mind that so much. I know some people are very, that does bother them more.
Right.
So that's how I see it.
Rajane says that's very beautiful.
Oh,
Tracy.
thank you. Yeah,
And
so we're just adding some
hello,
line work.
Rachel.
Beautiful line work as I'm just following the flow here. So as you can see, there's a focal point here and then it kind of flows in. I always like to point towards where I want the eye right here, you see it's kind of like going from this corner. So I'm bringing all the lines kind of pointing in those directions. It looks so pretty. So this is the #1 liner, and it's great for very fine details, and it looks lovely when it's all put together. All right. Just gonna add a few little more dainty details here. And we're just building the design. When you have a lot of thick lines, it's always nice to add the thinner lines for contrast and beauty. I'm gonna go ahead and give her some lips because we gotta bring that in a little bit. And for her lips, I am actually going to use this. This is another color in the split cake. This beautiful pink here is awesome for lips. Actually, it's a shimmery pink, and I love putting that one on lips. Obviously, you don't have to use a brush. You can use a disposable applicator like this, for lips on the job if you want. But I'm gonna go ahead and use a paintbrush to get that sparkly lip, shimmery lip action here. Okay, and look how that shines, so pretty. All right, and then the last but not least is we're gonna add some sparkles. All right, so for this design, I'm gonna use, this one is called, what's it called again?
Infinity.
Infinity, yeah, see, she knows everything. This one's called Infinity. It's one of the colors in our palette, and it has these amazing, I'm gonna show you the swatch first. It's got these amazing purple stars in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply that up here. Let's start building it out. So I like to put glitter where everything is pointing. And if everything is pointing in right here, that's where we're gonna apply the glitter. It just kind of diffuses everything away as well. And I'm just gonna pull a little bit here and there and all these little corners. And where my lines point, I like to put a little sparkle. This is another awesome thing about Gleam cream is that you can, right there, I just lifted some and I moved it. So you can like actually move it around. You can put glitter in places and then just kind of like shift it around wherever you want. Be very strategic when you're applying glitter. Don't just blob it everywhere, be very strategic. Put it where the teardrops are pointing. Around the roses is always really nice. It gives it like a pretty effect. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna grab some of the pink and give it like a little baby's breath action, contrasting with the dark color in the back. Something of that effect. So, and that's another nice thing about having a palette, that you can just quickly grab a different color and just put it in there. You don't have to like open any lids, jars or anything. You can just, you got it. It's all there. It's ready, available. I'm gonna grab some more and pull it this way. Some more and pull it this way. So this is kind of an S shape. It goes like that and then it comes down. Let's see what we got over here. I'm gonna put some more of the, oops, in my hand. This one over here to kind of make sure we got it balanced. So doesn't she look amazing? All right.
Does. Gila says she's beautiful.
She is. Let me show her on her mirror. Woo, so cute, so good. You look so.
And how do you clean your the glitter out of your brushes?
There's no real glitter in my brushes. I painted almost the entire design, and then I put the glitter on at the end. So
right,
really, there's no glitter on my brushes. One at a time. I rinsed them in the water just like any other Fine. There might be some glitter in the brush if I'm using the fine glitters, which I didn't use this time. Usually I would put, I'm gonna go ahead and put some as a matter of fact. Since we're talking about that, close your eyes. I'm just gonna add a little bit of fine glitter on her eyelids. Cause that just adds a little extra sparkle. All right, she looks amazing.
She does.
All right, off you go.
Irene says amazing. Rachel says absolutely stunning.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Naraya, my daughter's here, and she got to go to a martial arts class, so you need to go to the trainer too. So we gotta do this quick. All right.
Oh, and Kim asks, how do you apply glitter then if not with a brush?
How do you apply it without a brush?
Yeah.
Right? I apply glitter with, I mean, I used my fingertips that time, but this year, this is our applicator, and it's just like a silicone tip applicator, which is just like, it feels just like your fingertip. So I actually dip that in the water, and I actually can apply glitter right in the same way, just like using your fingertip. I don't apply glitter with my brushes, and I think what you're doing is you're referring to glitter gels, because a lot of people use glitter gels and they apply that with brushes. I stopped using glitter gel because now there's glitter gleam, and glitter gleam is superior to glitter gel. So if you've never tried gleam, you must try gleam. Gleam is this is our gleam. This is, let me just show you our newest palette. This is the Pastel Glow palette. So Gleam is very creamy, and it just slides right on. It goes over top of the face paint. It doesn't smudge it. Like right now, I could just put it on top of here, you see, and it does not smear anything. There's your test. There's your evidence right there. So if I tried to do that with a gel, that would be a hot mess right there. Okay, so everybody, this is my daughter Naraya. And like I said, I'm gonna be going to martial arts really soon. Okay, got 15 minutes. She's like, Mom, we got 15 minutes. Okay, let's do this. So now we're gonna be using, let me put some of this stuff back so I can show you what we're using. So from our palette, we're gonna be using this one here. This one is called Anomaly. So we have Anomaly made. Again, you guys can get Anomaly right here. This is actually Anomaly. However, there is a difference. Again, I added this, this here is neon white. And the reason why I decided to do that, I wanted it on the other one, but like I said, they don't offer that many colors. But now with this palette, we can do that. All right. So the first step.
Diane says the gleam is incredible. It doesn't dry out. I changed all of my glitter gels. There we go.
Yeah,
that's good news.
That's what I'm saying. I used to sell glitter gels in the beginning when I made all my mixes, but I just transferred everything to cream. So we're gonna go ahead and load up.
And Shauna says, I love my Gleam palettes. Hi, beautiful Jackie.
Hi, Shauna. Okay. All right, so here we go. The first step is just to get it over the eyes. So close your eyes. I like to put the light color in the inside corner and then get the rest in there. Okay. And then the other side. Beautiful. This is a very potent, and there's the white. It kind of makes, like when it blends with the orange, it makes like a really nice, almost like, what's that candy? Man, it reminds me of, you know, that ice cream, the popsicles that are like orange.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck they're called.
What are those called?
Beats me. I
forgot the name, but that's what it reminds me of. So it reminds me of that color, that creamy cream something. Right. I forget the name of it. But here it is again. You can see how amazing this rainbow is. So what I'm doing here is I actually flipped it over. So it looks like there's just like a blast of colors all over her. So I'm gonna do that. This is a really nice one to use for butterflies and anything your little heart desires to make. Let's see right here. I think I went this way. Okay. And another little squeeze here. Right here. Okay. And in the middle, I'm just going to keep this nice and clear here. She looks so cute. All right, so now I decided.
Creamsicles. There we go.
Creamsicle. Yes, that's it. That's what that color reminds me of. I'm gonna show you guys on my arm.
Orangecicles. Okay, creamsicles.
Creamsicle.
Yeah, we got a couple creamsicles over here.
That's what it reminds me of when it blends. So let me see if I have enough space here to show you. I'm gonna try and see if I have enough space. Look how amazing this split cake is. When these colors, it looks like there's not that many colors, right? On the actual split cake. But when you put it on, this blends together and it makes like a purple. Yellow and blue make together a green color there. So, and then there's that creamsicle, that really nice creamsicle, and it ends off almost like at a highlight right there. So that's why I really love this. You guys are gonna love that color, that rainbow cake. All right. So now we're gonna grab our shamrock. Decided to do shamrock with this one.
Who are your main stockists for the products in the UK, please? I think who carries your products in the UK? I think that's probably what they're asking.
Okay. Are you talking about Vivid products?
Yeah, I
In
think
the
so.
UK? We have several. We have Face Paint shop. We have Haley. What are the names of the UK vendors?
UK
Yeah, Magic Box.
box and what's Amina's?
Amina. Oh
I don't
yeah.
remember.
Tumini. I think it
Too
is.
many? Yeah.
Tumini. Yeah. Magic Box. What else? Who else is in the UK?
I think they're the main ones.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna blend this down, or we're not gonna worry about that because we're gonna put a beautiful little bling bling on there. All right. So this is the shamrock, one stroke. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna come and cut right through here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cut right through there and then cut right down. Close your eyes. Just like that. Okay, very different and just trying to mix it up, do something different. All right, coming in again. So what I'm doing here is I'm starting kind of out here. I'm gonna go in and then come down right here. Okay, fill in that little gap. On this side, I kind of went over the eye a tiny bit. This is what I am more intended to do. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it just like that. And then right here, we're gonna start some line work. And like I said, she's gotta go, so I'm not gonna mess around too much with this
Found
one.
a fab selection in Magic Box. Thank you, says Carrie.
I'm sorry, what was that?
They found a selection in Magic Box.
Oh, perfect, perfect, awesome. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna put a bling on her, and we're gonna use Bling It On body glue. And I'm gonna put that behind the gem. And we're gonna go ahead and put that right there. Beautiful. So now we're gonna start some line work. I'm gonna use a number 3 long angle, or not angle, just the number 3 script liner actually. And we're just gonna do just let's make this interesting. Instead of doing just like regular normal stuff, I'm just gonna kind of do some weird stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of do something a little different. Just, I like to do crisscross kind of.
Emily says, already looks great.
Thank you, Emily. Okay, I'm just exploring this design. I'm just going with the flow here, doing some crisscross lines. It's going to be interesting, creative. I'm just going to add another one up here. Going with it, whatever comes out of my brush. There are no mistakes in art, right?
There aren't. They've done studies.
All right, so turn this way a little bit. It's kind of like tracing and like following where those lines, where those angles were, but then just kind of close your eyes. Here comes some eyeliner, bringing that out. And then right here, I'm just gonna keep that vibe going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think right here, I'm just gonna kind of go up this way. Just keep that vibe going. I'm gonna save a little spot there for sparkles. Okay. And to get these nice lines, you gotta make sure your brush is nicely loaded so you know what you're to expect. Okay, there we go. I love that. Looks awesome. Let's see what I did over there. I'm just having fun with this. Okay, very cool, very cool. Kind of did a little outward there. All right, looks cool. Now we're gonna do a couple lines here because we can. Couple lines there. Yep. And now we're gonna add sparkle in her lip too. So she can go get her.
Just to let you know, we've got about 23 minutes left.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna grab, since she's got these strong colors, I'm just gonna go ahead and add like a blue. Why not?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, let's do that. And I just took that blue from the Rainbow Promise split cake. Makes sense to you?
Yep.
So hopefully they're not doing sparring tonight.
Sparring?
Yeah, she's going to martial arts right after this.
Oh, wow.
So she's gonna kick butt and she's gonna look pretty while she does it.
That's the way to do it. They've done studies.
I'm just gonna put a little sparkle on your lips, so pucker up a bit. Beautiful. All right, you wouldn't do that on the job. You would use a smoothie blender to put the lips on like that. I don't like to touch kids' lips, but my smoothie blenders are not in front of me right now, so I just went for it. So for this one, I'm gonna use this amazing color called Dragonfly. So these colors are all available separately if you like the colors, but why do that when you might as well get the whole palette? Because look, you guys are getting so much value in this palette. This palette, the Bold and Brilliant palette, has all these split cakes that I'm showing you and these amazing glitter gleams. Just like to add, like, sometimes I like to add like a little glitter circle around things like this, like a little circle. And then of course, just kind of down here, we're just blending it out. You know, the focus is the middle, and then glitter gives it this you know, where it's like smokes it out kind of thing. And let's add some more over here to balance it with the other side. Like I said, wherever all the lines are pointing, that's where you're going to put some sparkles. All right, she looks amazing. What do you guys think of that one?
Looks great.
You look so cool.
Rachel
Oh wait,
says
I didn't put.
smart how you two-toned her lips.
Oh, I used for her lips. I just grabbed the bottom here of the rainbow glitter with, you know, I just basically picked it up like that. And then I blended it a little bit to create that nice ombre vibe. I was just telling her to stay for 1 second because I only did eyeliner on one eye. So I can't have her be like one eye eyeliner. Close your eyes.
No, that would be wrong.
Close your eyes.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
There we go. Okay, keep your eyes shut for a second because it's kind of wet. Okay. All right, she looks amazing. Ta-da! All right, go beat up some guys. All right, Jasmine, come on over. All right. Bye.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. This is Jasmine.
Hello, Jasmine.
She's so beautiful. Okay, so for Jasmine, we're gonna
Is there any method to make the glitter last longer?
make the glitter last longer.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very rare that this glitter will dry. Like I said, compared to the gels, they're gonna last you like, you know, a lot longer. But if in the event that you want to freshen it up, you can always add some coconut oil to it because that's one of the ingredients in the glitter. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start by using this awesome split cake, which is Frisky Feline. I already introduced it to you earlier. So we're just going to go right to it. Frisky Feline. We're going to pick up every color on here. And she's going to be a frisky feline. That's what she's going to be.
That makes an incredible amount of sense the way you say that.
Yeah. All right. So close your eyes, tilt downward a tiny bit. Okay, so right here, we're gonna again start by look at that pretty blend right there. And I haven't really pressed the dark color on there yet. So I always start by the inside and then I start pressing that dark color. I'm gonna go ahead and
Hello, Sydney, Australia.
Bringing it up. Okay, so that's gonna go up. Ta-da. Looks good. All right, and right about, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go across like that. Perfect. So like right about here, I'm gonna flip this over and we're just gonna do a nice swoop up here. That is such a lovely split cake. Look at that. It has that bright pink, but then it turns into this deep red right there. So it's very contrasting. It goes from this deep red to literally white. All right, so right here, I'm gonna flip it back. I'm gonna bring it up a tiny bit higher, like that. Bring this, I don't want it to look like a little dome or anything. I just want it to kind of stop right there. Okay, so right about here, I'm gonna flip it over, close your eyes, and do it again. Come out a tiny bit, and then underneath as well. So right about here. So this design really showcases the split cake.
Hello, Bonaire, Georgia.
Georgia, where are you guys watching from? Tell me all your countries.
Bonaire, we had Australia, we had Buenos Aires,
Ooh.
we had Kim,
Brazil.
obviously from Massachusetts. Hello from the snowy east. We've had people from all over the place.
So here's another way to do the lips. actually going to put it on with the actual sponge. Close your mouth a tiny bit.
Holland. Okay, we got somebody from Holland.
From Holland?
Mhm.
Perfect. They're about to have a carnival, right?
Guess so. They're Australian.
Awesome.
San Francisco.
So sometimes if I'm in a
Sally,
hurry,
California.
oh yeah, I didn't mean to you paint your top lip. I forgot. I was gonna say, let me just remove the top lip because she's gonna be a feline, so we're not gonna do that. But
Okay.
sometimes when I'm in a really a big rush, I'm in a line, I'll just do the lips with the actual sponge, and then I use one sponge per kid, so that's like a really efficient way to do that. All right, so now I'm gonna grab the white, Breeze white. This is a really awesome white. I really like Craze. It's very comparable to Wolf or Diamond Effects. It's very good quality paint. It covers very, very well. So I'm very, very happy with the Breeze white. All right, so right here, we're gonna start with the muzzle. All right, so she's gonna be adorable.
Absolutely.
This is going to be a little variation, though. It's not going to be your typical feline. Going to be a fun feline. Fun, frisky feline. Okay. She looks cute. So right here, I'm just going to blend this right here. We're going to blend this here. Perfect. Okay. Love it. Mhm. Okay. And so now we're going to give it a little twist. And I'm going to get some more white here, load it up. I'm going to use this really cool stencil from Howe Stencils.
Mhm.
It's this one. So I'm going to give it a shot because I really, really like things that kind of look like they're popping out. I like to give my designs dimension. So I'm going to go ahead
Kim
and
says, I never do lips because of doing multiple kids with my brushes, but I love the idea of using the sponge. New idea for me.
yeah, definitely. I do that a lot on the job. If I've got like a huge line, I've got red on my sponge, I'm just gonna put that right on the lips. Why not?
Mhm.
It makes perfect sense, right? Okay. And of course, with these stencils, you gotta be so careful to get the perfect load on your sponge. Okay, so turn this way. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it this way again. A cool stencil. Okay,
England.
just
We got
gonna
somebody from England.
touch up a little bit any areas like right here. I'm feeling like we need to blend it a little better. Okay, she looks amazing.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I'm gonna fix her bottom lip. So I actually got white on there. So let's see if this works with the edge of that sponge. Yes, indeed it does. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go for the this really cool Filbert extra large. It's fantastic for tiger stripes.
That's an interesting stencil, says Kim.
Yes, yes, I like to.
Face paint by Evie says your designs are so stunning for Carnival.
Oh, perfect. See, I told you there's a carnival happening. This happens every January over there, and they need glitter for that. So they always have a lot of glitter for the carnival. All right, so here we go. We're going to add these really cool stripes.
Mhm.
We're gonna start with the long one. That kind of comes down here. I kind of follow this flow because I'm gonna cover that, right? So I'm just gonna start like that, press and pull. And then we're just gonna continue, maybe bring that in a bit like that. Right here, I'm just gonna kind of go in like this a bit. She looks amazing.
She does.
All right,
She's
let's go
adorable.
and give her our little thing here. I'm gonna go up. And then right here. Make sure both sides are equal. Okay. So we're gonna turn this way. Close your eyes. I'm gonna give you some nice cat eyes here. Fill it all the way in. Perfect. I like it. Same thing on this side. Looking good. And we're going to be just bringing some nice teardrops. Basically, it's just teardrops, except right about here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of make it come down to kind of flow with that one up there. Okay, she looks amazing. We're gonna trace this little tooth here. The little tooth on the other side. And we need a nose, right? So you can breathe.
Always handy. Always handy to be able to breathe. We at facepaint.com recommend breathing. Kim asked, what brush did you use for the fangs?
For the fangs, oh, the little, I just happened to grab just a little round number 3. I grabbed that and just put the little fangs in there.
Okay.
Because so this whole time I've been sponging white, so I hadn't picked it up on anything. So I just went ahead and got it on a little brush. Just go ahead and cover that up there. Looking cute. She's adorable.
Isn't that?
I'm gonna go ahead and give her little. My brush needs loaded right about now, because you want to have those nice pointing lines going in. Cute. Like it. All right, so now we're going to add some sparkles. And for this one, I'm just gonna use this light pastel kind of color. What's the name of this one, Haley, again? Rose, baby rose. That's right, baby rose.
Phoebe
So
Paints says, hi, Jackie.
who said this?
Phoebe Paints.
Phoebe Paints.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Felicia? Felicia? Maybe that's her. I don't know. Tell me your name. Okay, so now you can just definitely cover a lot of space here with that sparkle. There you go. Loving that. She looks so cute. Turn this way so I could see you. Oh, let's put a little sparkle here. Like I said, where lines are pointing. That's what I like. Spaces, fill in any spaces with sparkle. And you look gorgeous. All right, there you go, boys and girls. Oh, there's like a little mistake right there. That's okay. What do you do if that happens? I mean, most of the time on the job, I'll just not worry about it. If you're worried about it, you can always go back. Oh, actually, one last thing I'm gonna do is give her some whiskers. Maybe with your whiskers, you can fix any little mistake there. So for the whiskers, liner number 1. A very, very thin liner brush to make whiskers happen. So I just kind of bring it as far back and then kind of pointing down, pointing up. You feel like getting adventurous crisscross. That looks cute. And like I said, if you want to fix any smudgies there, you can. But I wouldn't worry too much. She still looks amazing. All right, guys. So you can do so many versatile things with this palette. It's the Bold and Brilliant palette again. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and go ahead and tag Craze and tag me on all of your designs if you have the palette.
And to answer the question, first piano lady is that we're using Craze face paint.
Okay, awesome. Yes, so that's all the designs I have for you today. Gonna have a update. This is, oh, by the way, these are really pretty boards from the Fun Faces by Cats. How do you say Cats and C? I'm pretty sure you have those in stock. I really enjoyed using these for practicing our designs today. These are a lot smaller than the average face paint, or than the average, like, giant faces on one board, because it's like 2 in 1. So just thought I'd show you guys that.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for doing this, Jacqueline. This is absolutely great. And we're going to have her back at the end of March. And we are going to have Patty DeLeon doing cute creature eye designs next week at 5:30 p.m. Eastern on Monday. And we also have some master classes. I think we have one coming up this week. Juliet Eve's going to be doing line designs. So we're going to have her, on Wednesday. So it'll be on Wednesday, and go to facepaint.com and look at our master classes, and we'd love to see you. So with that said, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate your time. Okay.
Thank you.
You had a fun and productive time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.